Welcome back to Black Swan Outdoors. This is kind of a part 2 for field masts in our guerrilla communications series. This mast here is a little bit different than the first field mast that we talked about. As you can see that there's a square base at the bottom of this mast. And so what this is ideal for is if you can't stake out your mast. Now if you saw in the previous video, we did a painter pole video, how to set up a painter's pole mast, and we just used it by guying it out. So this is a very similar concept, except for you're going to be making a base. The base is basically just 4 spars laid out and lashed together with a square lashing. And then I just run the guys across the bars with a taut line hitch, going up to the main mast with a girth hitch. So it's this, each line on both sides is actually one long rope, just girth hitched is all I did for this. So there's actually 2 ropes for the guy lines to make the 4 individual guy lines. And then in between, just like the other field mast that we had here that we saw in the other video, it's just a pole lashing. So that's just a square clove hitch, and then you just wrap it around tightly and then end with the clove hitch, and you go all the way up. Now ideally I'd want this to be a little bit more straight. It's a little crooked, partially because I've been messing around with it doing some other antenna videos, and also because it's willow and it's just not strong and stiff. But I think you kind of get the point of what it would look like. A nice, strong, heavy base is important. So you want to make sure you have nice, strong, heavy spars on there. And you don't have to make it any fancy, really. But again, yeah, this is just a kind of a field mast setup for guerrilla communications.